Players and haters, it's your least favorite duelist here, back again. I was trying to do some Hearthstone gameplay, but it seems like Hearthstone is refusing to let me play. They're getting DDoSed right now, so that's unfortunate. But anyways, I got that spice for you. And what I mean by spice is I present to you Buster Blader Volume 3. So here it is in all its glory. Mostly it's a mash between Blue Eyes and Buster Blader here, and it's been clapping cheeks like no other. Whether you're wrecking people with the Blue Eyes or you're controlling them to death with Buster Blader, it's been working out pretty well. Uh, Such a cool deck. I love it. I'm in love with this deck right now. And Blue Eyes and Buster Blader feels really nice in here. You do get some weird clunky hands sometimes, but you do got a lot of normal summons and stuff, and we're playing Destiny Draw to try to help us out. So yeah. So we'll get into the cards and then some replays and have a good old time. So we have 2 Chaos Hunter, the tech that I think is necessary against most matchups. It prevents your opponent from banishing. When your opponent special summons, you can special summon this card by discarding a card. And what's really nice about this one is, let's say you're going second and they special summon something and you have a Chaos Hunter and like a Whitestone, you can bring out a Dragon Spirit of White to banish a back row at the end of their turn, which is pretty nice. We're also playing one Maiden with Eyes of Blue to bring out a Blue Eyes monster. Whitestone you probably are already familiar with. We got double Buster Whelp to bring out our Fusion and Buster Blader. 2 Dragon Spirits of White to banish that disgusting back row. 2 Sage with Eyes of Blue. This one also helps you bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon. It combos really nice too with a Maiden of Eyes of Blue. It allows you to bring out 2 Blue Eyes when you activate its effect. So that's pretty nice. 1 of the big bad Buster Blader. 2 of the original legendary powerful Dragons of Destruction. Blue Eyes White Dragon. 2 Destruction Sword Fusions. 2 World Legacy Clashes, 2 Emblems, and 3 of that good old Surgery that people need because they're getting wrecked out here. So in this build, we're running only 2 of the Fusion. I haven't ran into a situation where I needed a third one right now, so I'm not using a third one. So we're running 1 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. So this one negates a graveyard effect once per turn. You contribute it into a Azure Eyes Silver Dragon and do some other disgusting stuff. We got a Vermilion Dragon Mech to blow up cards and a Stardust Dragon just for show. So let's get into these replays. I was kind of like in the mood to do it live, but with everything going on, I've had a lot of distractions, so this is just easier for me right now. And I've got some cool clips. That Alexis Rhodes replay right there is I've been trying out Necroz. It's not at full power right now, but it's pretty fun to play here and there. I've been using like a weird build with the Magician Girls to kind of stall out the game and into getting Necroz. So right now we're playing against Yummy Bakura. Alright, so we're just going to do the standard Blue Eyes stuff. I'm playing against Shiranui right now. So we're just going to set the Whelp, set World Legacy Clash, and set DNA Surgery. Now, one of the abilities that you need to have when you play Buster Blader is you have to also unlock the secret ability. It's called Have DNA Surgery Glued to Your Hand. So it's a really hard unlockable ability, but it seems that I have it pretty well. So there's DNA Surgery. Let's get into the replay. He's got Spectral Sword, banish some stuff, bring out some other crap. I'm just gonna hit DNA Surgery here. And the reason why I do DNA Surgery here right now is because for Shiranui, their synchros need zombie monsters, and by turning them into dragons, they cannot synchro up. So that's the little trick for you when you're playing against the old Shiranui. Okay. So right here we're gonna bring out our Whelp, grab our Fusion. We're going to synchro off into Spirit Dragon, knock down that face down, and here we go. So he's going to try to banish our card. We're going to World Legacy, protect our Blue-Eye Spirit. We're going to knock him down some more life. The commentary is so weak right now. So he's going to Book of Life. He's going to banish our Whitestone, bring back this thingy. I guess he's going to try... Oh, okay, so he's pumping up his monster. We had another World Legacy set, so we're just going to World Legacy again. OP card. That's why it's limited to 2. If you don't have it, get it. So we're going to go into Azure Eyes here. And the thing about Azure Eyes is it special summons a normal dragon. Is it normal monster or normal dragon? Let's see. It special summons 1 normal monster during each of your standby phases. We're bringing back our Dragon Spirit of White. We're going to bring out our big bad Buster Blader. We pretty much have full combo here of just disgustingness. We're getting ready to pierce those nuts right now. So we're going to bring out our Dragon Slayer Swordsman, set everything in defense, and blow his nuts off like that. And that's why they need DNA surgery, because when you're blowing someone's nuts off, you got to send them straight to the ER. All right. So next one. Other thing too is it's I like doing the replays also because I want to like maybe do some live commentary on like duels one day, be a commentator. That'd be kind of funny to do. I am learning my cards a little bit better than when I first started making videos. So, all right. So we're gonna go for Whelp. He's gonna Necro. Okay, so we're playing against Gravekeepers here. We're gonna grab our Fusion. We're gonna use our Sage to bring out a Dragon Spirit of White. Bang. He's gonna Gravekeeper Spy into this Nobleman. We don't swap out to attack again. So he's gonna Power the Guardians, descend to try to blow up our Dragon Spirit of White. We're gonna use its other effect to bring out a Blue Eyes and just quits. There you go. A lot of that's what's been happening pretty frequently when I'm dueling with this deck, is that people are just quitting left and right. They're just getting massacred. It's pretty nice. The thing that's weird though is I haven't played against too many Dark Magicians. Like they're really, I don't know what's going on, if it's not like the hotness anymore, but it seems like no one's really playing Dark Magician anymore. So we're going to Buster Whelp, set everything and pass. He's going to use his little test tape to try to blow up our Whelp. We're going to use our, whatchamacallit. We're going to use our Sage to bring out Dragon Spirit of White to banish a back row. I think we're going to hit middle here. Hit that middle, yep. We're going to go into the Sage, bring out our Whitestone, go into Blue-Eye Spirit Dragon, knock down this Test Ape. We're going to negate that effect of Test Ape, because when it's destroyed, it can special summon a Gladiator Beast. He's going to draw Sense low level for some reason. We're going to Dragon Spirit of White on his end phase to bring back another Dragon Spirit of White. Another thing that Azure Eyes Silver Dragon does is when it's special summoned, you read right here, Dragon type monsters you currently control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects until the end of the next turn. So it's really nice to like use this on like your opponent's end phase or something to stop them from like targeting your cards, and you can just close out the game. It's pretty nice. Super nice. Very nice. Okay. We are going to banish another back row. We're going to summon the big thick boy himself. We have DNA surgery glued to our hand. We're going to go into VMAC here. Blow up that other back row card. It's a Econ. We're going to fuse away our VMAC. Bring out the big bad boy himself. And bang. Another pair of nuts destroyed. I was playing against a lot of weird decks still. If you saw like my my Subterra game, my Subterra video, I think I played against like so many weird decks. And that was live. And I don't think I played against one Dark Magician. So if you guys don't believe me, like, Dark Magician really isn't getting played right now. I think Lightsworn is just wrecking its face, potentially. I have no idea. So we're going to Sage, grab another tuner. We grab our Whelp. We have World Legacy set. He's going to Ancient Rules into a Blue Eyes White Dragon. We're going to Chaos Hunter here, so that way he can't banish anything. He's going to turn it into that alternative white, try to get rid of our Chaos Hunter. We World Legacy Clash. And there we go. We're bigger than alternative. So we set our Whitestone. We're going to test the water. Oh, so I remember why I did this here. I wanted to test to see if there was a Drowning Mirror Force. And I think there is. So, because I remember there was like some feedback when I attacked with my Sage. And you see here, we have DNA Surgery glued to our hand still. But we're sitting pretty. We could have like made, whatchamacallit. I can't remember the card's name. Let me think real quick. We could have made a Stardust Dragon and then use our Whitestone to banish that back row. But it really wasn't necessary. I grab an emblem just because I can, because I like to be fancy. I could have de-drawed into Buster Blader himself, but, you know, we're just going to set up shop again. And here comes the big bad man himself, Buster Blader. I use my Whitestone here just in case anything happened for whatever reason. That way I can at least get rid of his back row or something. Like, let's say he Karibo'd or something. So I still had a follow-up play, even if he was able to negate that attack. Alright. And then the last, I guess that was it. I can show you. So we'll do a little bonus duel, which is Alexis Rhodes, my Nekros deck, versus, I guess, Kaiba. Just be forewarned, Nekros is really bad. I just think it's a cool archetype because, like, their ritual spell can special summon more than one. Oh, okay, never mind. This is more Buster Blader. Okay, so what I was using originally with Buster Blader, I was trying Master of Fusion out to, like, have more fusions. And I think in this one, too, I was running Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon because it was funny. I was getting a lot of Blue Eyes on the field, so I was like, why not try to make Ultimate Dragon on top of that? I guess all the Nekros footage is gone for good. Alright, so we're going to Whitestone. He's going to pierce our nuts. We're going to make some stuff. We're going to Chaos Hunter since he... Let's pause real quick so that way I can catch up. So he tributed his Whitestone for this guy, pierced our nuts on our own Whitestone, and then at the end he summoned Blue Eyes, thus us bringing out Chaos Hunter, thus us yeah. And then our Whitestone activated to bring our own Whitestone. And we're going to banish. Our Whitestone brought out a Dragon Spirit of White. And I want to be a commentator here. Like, that's funny. Like, I'm over here stumbling all over my words. But our Dragon Spirit of White's going to banish back row. There we go. Gone. Hit a drowning. We're going to hit that DNA surgery. Swap out to our Dragon Spirit of White to a Blue Eyes. He econs. Okay, he's gonna blow up our Blue Eyes. Can attack when you use that effect. And we top deck the Thick Boy himself. We banish our Whitestone so that we can add a dragon to our hand. That way we don't have to get rid of our Chaos Hunter. And we're gonna make a thick Buster Blader right here. There we go. And I think we're going to hit that face down. Bang. Nuts destroyed again with exact lethal. There we go. Ugh. So, that was it. So I'll go through the deck one more time and give you some other options that I was thinking of here. So let's say you're really not playing against too much banishing stuff. I think you can do like a greed build with this deck too. So you can actually take out these Chaos Hunters and then add in what the hell is that? I'm just gonna put in tuner because I know like this card needs tuner. Yeah, this one. So Cards of Consonance. You can discard a dragon type tuner with 1,000 less attack and draw 2 cards. So since you're running, was it? I have 4 tuners here. You can have a draw 2 spell, so you can get Pot of Greed, and it's really good with Whitestone and Ancients, obviously. So there's that. But other than that, like, this deck claps. It's clapping people. So if you want to take my build, this thing's fairly expensive because if we look at it here, like, if you look at it here, like, we got a lot of ultra rares. The only ones that are kind of like free, you got your Chaos Hunter for free, your DNA surgeries are free. The rest is like out of boxes, and most of this stuff I use my dream tickets. I did have to dig fairly deep for the Judgment Force box to grab a lot of the other cards, but what's nice is that I'm only running, like, with the way I'm playing right now, is you only got to go through the Judgment Force box one time, which is pretty cool. These guys here, you're getting out of the structure deck. Yep. So you probably want to get the structure deck and run one of them potentially, because you can always add it back with like a Whitestone, you know. But I think running 2 right now with the ratios I'm at, like, it's been working out pretty well. This card here, I suggest if you don't have World Legacy Clash, this is a really great card to have. It's a damage step, like protection, disruption type of deal. It helps you with your, until the changes come, a lot of times you can use like a flip effect and then it'll still go through a World Legacy Clash and you can do a lot of disgusting plays. So that's the deck there. Some other options that you could run as far as like synchros if you don't have all these guys is, let's see. Let's go to synchro. And every time I want to hit this filter button because my little banner at the bottom is like in the way. So some other options that you can use besides that. For whatever reason, I feel like Vermilion Dragon Mech is like a one of, and like for whatever reason I cannot pull any other cards that I want, but I have 3 Vermilion Dragon Mechs. So annoying. But anyways, another good card maybe to run would be like Red Dragon Archfiend, or that's a possible one. Just like most level 9 synchros you can make fairly easy in this deck. You know, so if you don't own like Stardust Dragon, which I barely ever make, you can just run another Azure Eyes, which is probably better. Azure Eyes is a little bit more compatible with the deck. So you can run like that one. Or, let's see, what is this? Oh, you could actually, with your Blue Eyes Spirit, you can make this thing. There's that. So this one summons Light Dragon type Synchro monsters. So let's look at that. So Light Dragon. Let's see what we can bring out. So with this effect of Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, you can bring out Michael. Bring out Michael Scott. Bring out this thing. Let's see. We can kind of use this one because we do run like 4 different tuners. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 different tuners. So there would be like some times where you can activate the ability of this thing. What about Light End Dragon's not too bad. It can like get over a lot of cards. It makes them lose 1,000 attack essentially. Yeah. So those are some ideas. Oh, Sun Dragon would be kind of funny. Maybe I'll put in Sun Dragon. Sun Dragon might be funny. You can make a Sun Eater. Going into Sun Eater wouldn't be too bad either. Oh no, you can't. But yeah, that's the deck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next video. Be safe out there, guys. Deuces.